While the storm surge, especially at high tide, it can be a really big problem on the shoreline. Big amounts of rain are a concern for flooding near the state's rivers.
The state's largest river flows through the capital city. Another one flows under it, a river with a history of devastating floods. Chief Capitol correspondent Mark Davis explains Hartford's preparations for avoiding a flood go back 70 years.
As Governor Malloy monitors the progress of the storm at the State Emergency Management Center, he can rest assured that flooding in the capital city will not be a problem. But it wasn't always that way. That's the State Capitol building in the haze above a flooded Bushnell Park in 1936. Most of the city was underwater several times in the 1930s. That's the Colt Dome that you see nowadays from I-91 when you pass through town. There's a system of dikes and levees now to protect the city from the Connecticut River. But the big reason the city flooded was because another river ran right through the center of town. The Park River that ran through the center of downtown Hartford and caused all of those flooding problems in the 1930s isn't here anymore. That's because they put it underground in big pipes. You can see that arched bridge there over the Whitehead-Conlin Highway. That used to be over the river. But just because the river's underground doesn't mean it ceases to be a potential flood problem. A system of pump houses containing 4 1,800 horsepower diesel pumps, each capable of pushing 36,000 gallons per hour, is situated around the city.
There are 6 pump stations that can take the water that accumulates and force it out into the river.
Although this system is 70 years old, it just passed an Army Corps of Engineers inspection last week, and Burnham and his crew are ready to man the pumps for whatever Irene dumps on the city. In Hartford, Mark Davis, News 8.